I'm having such a fun time that I'm deciding to give you guys some river catfishing tips. A good place to start, if you haven't already, is to go back into the playlists and find the video called Beginner's Guide to Catfishing. We're mainly looking for a good amount of current that's leading into some type of a snag, guys. Rocks, logs. The snaggier, the nastier, the better in my eyes. And if we can find some depth in the 10-foot range, that's even better on this stretch. You can make a whole playbook about coming down here, y'all, and apply it to every single spot you fish. Alright, hooked up. Nice. Already hooked up, guys. That's how it should be. First fish on this pole. Like that. It's a brown tiger rod. See what we get, guys. Little blue cat. Nice, guys. Not bad. Not a bad fish there. Send them away. Decent little catfish. Oh, he splashed. Splashed me. That was like SeaWorld. My main tip for y'all is to bring bait fish that are native to your area, that are legal to use, guys. Make sure you follow your game and fish regulations. It's hard to beat native bait, guys. Some areas, shad's doing better. Other areas of the country, it's skipjack and herring. Down here, in my stretch, it's mainly seeming the main forage, common carp, shad, and kind of any other subspecies from there. Drum, other small cats. Just about anything has been eaten by these larger catfish in these small rivers. Oh, that might be oh, that's another little carp. Try not to lose them. That's a little bait size one. Nice, guys. The carp are biting. I have plenty of fresh bait for tonight. Why, you always got to bring bait fishing supplies. Turtles and small catfish really can put a number on your baits, guys. And I like fresh bait. Fresh. When you're fishing cut bait, refreshing every 20 minutes can really make a difference, guys. It's not this carp. Barely hooked. Get them head first, guys. Let them swim straight into the net. Guys, show you what we're doing with these carp. We just throw them in there on ice, guys. It doesn't matter if I'm in the city, going on a long trip, the river, the lake. This is how I transport my bait, guys. We can have the best bait in the world, but if we aren't thinking while we're fishing, we're gonna cut our chances way down, guys. You know, a blind dog can get a bone every once in a while, but if you're really putting your brain power into all this fishing, guys, you're gonna start discovering a whole lot of things and a whole lot of patterns. Here we have the main current coming in, right? As you can see, we have the bank. Follow. So right here off of this corner, boom, current seam. As you can see, those lines right there, there's our current break. So right here is going to be a slack water, potentially a small eddy coming through into here, guys. So that's going to circulate bait. Fish will come in and out of here looking for little crawdads, really was whatever in this cut, they'll eat. Now, as far as in these cuts, why I like to fish them, a lot of times up inside of the bank here is going to be undercut. And anywhere you can find an undercut bank is extremely good for catfishing and just about any fish. Bass, trout will hold up under undercut banks. So will carp, guys. It's really pretty universal. As long as you don't overcomplicate things, your eyes will be open to all sorts of nano spots. There's hundreds of nano spots within each giant spot, guys. It's just one way to think about it. Ooh, drag peeling, guys. Dang, son. That might be a flathead, guys. Ooh, that's a spicy cat, guys. He's running left to right on me. He slammed the heck out of it. Oh, that's a blue. It's a solid one. He's pulling drag, guys. He's pulling drag out the rod holder. Funny looking guy. Haha. Not a bad blue cat, guys. Let go for me. Haha. Love when they put on a nice little show for us. Another good thing about those little cuts into the bank, most times they have some type of shade pocket, and shade during daytime on a river is a perfect ambush point for a predator to sit right on that shade line, wait for any unsuspecting fish to come by, come out of the shadows and eat them. Many times I get a lot of bites close to the bank, guys. Very rarely, unless there's some type of isolated structure in the main channel, a lot of my catfish come from close to the bank. There it is, we hooked it on the little pole with 8-pound line. Little worm. Wonder what we got. Oh, little darn turtle. Of course, that's what that was. We can just pick him up with that. Oh, some strong line. Ah, well. There goes that little soft shell, y'all. We're just gonna let him hang out right there. But I should be able to tell y'all, it only takes 1 or 2 times of getting snagged in the same exact area to realize that that's a bad snag, and you should try to avoid casting directly into that same spot over and over and over again. Now, if you're fishing tight to wood cover, and you mess up a cast and get snagged, that's a different story. I do like to position my bait extremely close to any snag as possible, y'all. But don't underestimate fishing, 4 or 5 foot back from the cover, especially at nighttime. These catfish, depending on their size, have about a 4 or 6 foot radius off the lateral line that they can sense bait. So they don't have to be directly on it to know your bait's right there. Oh, it's right there. He can sense it off the chemical trail using the lateral line. Don't underestimate fishing close to the bank, guys, because be like 2 inches, and then boom. And you can feel them shoulders down in there. There's 90 degrees. 90 degrees to the bottom, y'all. We're always looking for cover that goes down straight to the bottom. These fish will suspend, but I like pieces of wood or rock that touches the bottom and comes up out of the water even. But there can be holes all over the place, guys. You really have to just try everywhere. Patience is key. Most of my biggest, meanest catfish have bitten in the latest hours of the night. My PB hit the bait while I was sleeping, fought the rod holder all by himself, woke up, the fish was already tired, hooked right in the corner. A lot of times, you just gotta be patient and pray your rod holder's good and set that drag right, guys. It's a big waiting game sometimes with these large catfish. Needless to say, Don't get discouraged, guys. Took me about 3 trips to start catching fish down here. I didn't catch jack doodly squat. First 2 times I came down here was using ridiculously sized bait, way too big, small bait, medium sized bait, palm sized bait at best has been doing the trick for me. I hope you guys found this episode useful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you watching.